Let's bring in that ray of sunshine, also known as Anna, for her midweek update.
Yes, thank you so much. Today is National Self-Care Day, and I think it's really good to take the time to obviously take care of yourself. I think it's really, really easy to just get caught up in things, caught up in life. The days go by, suddenly you're super busy, or you have all these plans, or you just get really stressed, really, really overwhelmed.
I'm gonna let somebody else do mine for me.
And so I think it's really good to just kind of take a day to take care of yourself.
Okay.
And so I kind of have a few things here a few tips and tricks that I've learned from my therapist on how to deal with my anxiety, a few things that I looked up online, just some like research type things to just help your serotonin levels and things like that.
Perfect.
So I have been in therapy for my anxiety for a couple of months now. And one of the things that I've learned from my therapist that has helped me a lot is a technique called square breathing. I mean, I think just like breathing in general, like breathing techniques just really
good.
help, like just calm yourself down.
Okay, what's square breathing?
Square breathing is basically you breathe, I guess, like in a square. So you breathe in slowly and you breathe in deep for 4 seconds. You count to 4, like 1.
Or you breathe
2,
in and count
3,
at the same time.
4, and then you hold it for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you breathe out slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you hold it for another 4 seconds. And you kind of just go in like a square breathing in and out
gotcha.
slowly. And the more you do it, the more you practice it, the more you kind of get a hang of it. And I've found myself doing it when I have trouble sleeping, to just like calm myself down when I feel myself getting really overwhelmed. To just basically like recenter myself. And it's just a breathing technique that has worked for me. So I thought I would
My
share.
watch will ask me to do my breathing exercise now. I don't know if it notices my heart rate changing, or I don't know if it feels
Or just a reminder.
but it's always during like anxious times when I feel like my anxiety.
High stress.
Yeah.
My watch just tells me to stand up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So that means you don't need the breathing exercises.
Which is also good. And I also, I haven't been going to yoga as much as I would like to, but it's also just like a good way to just breathe.
Or your back.
And stretch. Yeah, my back. Yeah. Which is another thing that my therapist told me about, basically about like your body, like your chakras and your like energy and things like that. But another way to calm yourself down is as simple as bending over and touching your toes, because when your head is lower than your heart, it just kind of like recenters like just your everything, your blood circulation and things like that. So before I hurt my back, I would go back and like get coffee or something, and I would just kind of go down and touch my toes just to like start the day with like a good stretch. Al, how
trying.
Is it helping?
They're too far. My toes are too far. I need longer arms.
I think just as long as
your belly in the way.
Yeah.
As long as your head is lower than your heart. I think that's
So when they were telling us to bend over to the floor, touch our toes, it was mostly for our self-care.
Self-care.
Bend over, touch toes,
and get low.
Get low.
So those are two tricks that I've learned from my therapist for my anxiety. Some other things that I've learned for myself. A form of self-care, in my opinion, is online shopping, but in a way of adding a bunch of things to my cart and then closing it.
Oh, yes.
You know, that's a form of self-care, I think.
I thought it was a toxic trait.
Depends on how you look at it.
This is basically like going to Walmart or Target and filling up your cart and then getting to the front and just leaving it.
Yeah.
Like window
walking out the store.
Yes. It's like window shopping.
Yeah. Adding it
window
all to the
shopping.
cart, looking at the total price and laughing about it.
Yeah. I actually did that yesterday. I'm like, there's no way I'm spending that much. I'm going to put it in the cart anyway. I ain't going to buy it.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there.
One day.
It's just sitting there.
I do that. I add things to my cart and then I just close it. And I'm like, I feel better. I wrote down, this is a little dramatic if you're not looking for this serious of a commitment, but adopting a pet. I think having a dog is a form of self-care a way, because the companionship from having a dog, an animal, a cat, if that's what you prefer. Me with my dog, I have to walk him every day. So that's already in my schedule to go outside, walk for like 30 minutes or so. I'm not on my phone. And that's just healthy. It's a healthy habit to go outside and walk. And since I have to do it anyway with my dog Buster, it's like, it's a win-win situation.
And when you're out there, a little cherry on top, compliment someone randomly.
Yes. Okay. Funny that you say that, JC, because research actually shows that acts of kindness, as simple as complimenting someone or opening the door for someone, can boost your well-being, because simply doing something nice for someone else makes you feel good as well. And then that other person feels good. So it just kind of...
It's like this high that you feel when somebody smiles back at you when you made them feel good.
As simple as just complimenting someone. And I've tried to do that a lot online. like on TikTok, if I'm just scrolling and I see somebody wearing a really cute outfit, I'll just comment like, oh my God, love your outfit. Like something as simple as that, because especially online, people can get really nasty.
Yeah.
And so I try to always compliment people, even just like random people. At the Taylor Swift concert, it was so easy to just tell people that you love their outfit. You know they worked hard on it. It doesn't hurt anyone to just compliment
I
them.
get that.
So that's also just a form of self-care. Like you said, it makes you feel good. Also, doing something creative with your hands, like doodling, knitting, a puzzle. I found that making friendship bracelets was very therapeutic because I found this study from a psychologist that said when the mind is focused on a creative task, worrisome thoughts tend to fade away. Because while your creative mind is at play, feel-good neurochemicals like serotonin activate positive feelings of wellness.
Love that.
Yeah. And so I have a bunch of pictures of me and Ryan that my mom had printed out from my bridal shower. And I told Ryan, I was like, I think I'm going to scrapbook all of these. That'll be like something kind of hands-on and creative, something I can do while we're watching TV or he's making dinner or something.
You can decoupage you on a coffee table.
What's decoupage?
That's when you like take photos and things and you put them on a surface and then you put that glue on top that clear.
Like a polyurethane or something.
Yeah,
like that.
and then
The resin
you
stuff?
can decorate
Yeah.
boxes and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I have all of these pictures.
I've always wanted to decoupage because it seems like pretty
Easy.
easy. Just got to do
I
it.
saw a guy do it with a bottle of champagne. He broke it and then he poured it on
Yeah.
top of it.
Oh, that's cool.
After it dried, it looked so cool.
And
That
then
is
it said it
cool.
was like a $5,000
art piece.
Art piece. That's cool. And also therapeutic. And then the last thing that I have on my list, which is something that, I mean, I think we can all agree, but just getting enough sleep is obviously a priority.
I've got to make that.
And I've tried to make that a priority. Even just yesterday, like, I mean, I had a great weekend, but I didn't get a lot of sleep over the weekend, and it really hit me yesterday. And I love my friends, but I had to, I canceled plans on them because I was like, I love you guys, but I have to catch up on my sleep.
You got to take care of yourself.
And and they know that. So, I mean, obviously they weren't like offended or anything. I also have a sleep mask and a weighted blanket to make sure I get the best sleep. So
Put you first.
Put you first. Today is National Self-Care Day, so do something nice for yourself.
Love.
Yay, love it. But definitely get outside, walk around, and absolutely compliment someone today.
Yeah.
Make their day.
Take care.
Thank you, Anna, for that
You're
reminder.
welcome.